Good morning, everybody. Good morning, YouTube.
Yeah! It's Thursday. It's time for our big announcement.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So they say never do live television with children or live animals. And so this is going to be fun, right? Good morning,
I'm a
everybody.
mix of both.
You are a mix of both. Wow. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Facebook. And good morning, Instagram. We're still working on getting Instagram going. But if not, it's okay. You can come hang out with us here. We are having a great time. Yes, I do have a little elf with me today. So I was actually thinking, right? So yes, the boy who sews is joining me. I know yesterday was the big Christmas and the big Hanukkah. All right, Instagram is coming online. Paula is awesome and has got it sorted. But we need, we need to go a little bit that way. Okay. But Christmas, I feel like we can celebrate Christmas through the new year, right? I feel like this is totally a-okay to be, happy holidays. That is perfect, Paula. Thank you. All right. Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay, so we always start every show. You probably don't know this with a little game in the
Guess for airplanes.
Oh, have you been watching these lives? Have you been watching
All of
us
them.
at school?
I've reviewed them each 10 times.
He's been studying up and practicing for today. Okay, so the first question is, how many planes are we going to hear today? I would say, so it's rainy and cold in St. Louis today, gang. So I don't know how many planes do you think we're going to hear today? Marjorie's ringing in with 5.
Let's set an over-under number.
Oh, okay, I like this. Okay, so over-under, Dominic's rules today. What is your over-under number? 2, 3? Over 3.
No, 2.5.
2.5. Okay, so if you think we're going to get more than 2.5, Sandy is going big with the 8.
Wow.
Yes, that's a lot of planes. That's a lot of air traffic. Well, I guess it is. It is kind of the day after Christmas, so that is kind of a wobbler.
Yeah, but people they stay for at least a day after Christmas.
Yes.
If you're gonna fly.
All right. Good morning, everybody. It is cold. It is rainy here. It is, but it's only 45 degrees, right? So yeah. All right. Christmas lasts until January 6th. Karen, that is a hot position right there. Christmas lasts until January 6th. I like that. I like that a lot.
That's like breaks for kids as well.
Yeah. I know, that's when you get back to school, right? Technically, that's the end of your Christmas break. Okay, so we're going to start, as we always do, with questions submitted by you guys. Head to cottoncuts.com/live to submit a question. These are here. Paula is surprising both of us today with these questions that have been left from us that is submitted by you guys. I have a helper with me today, so we'll see what you think on some of these questions. All right. Our first question comes to us from Floyd Ramirez from El Paso, Texas. Thanks so much for your question, Floyd. Floyd asks, when working with strong graphic prints, how do you keep the design from feeling too busy? What do you think?
So when working with the
strong graphic prints, yes.
I think use a lot of the same ones, but if you're doing it, keep them minimal detail and keep ones alike.
Okay, so interesting position. I think for strong graphic prints, right? So when I think strong graphic prints, I'm thinking like a cape or a tula, something that's bright. And so I have always been told, like famous last words, right? To cut it smaller, right? So if you have a really big print, if you cut it smaller, typically it can work and blend well with other fabrics. If you, instead of making it a big print, you bring it down. Then also you have to have prints for your eyes to rest on. And so that was an interesting phrase when I learned that as well, was that if you have a strong graphic print, it can confuse your eyes when you're looking at it. And that's where, when you get quilts where it all blends together and it all looks very homogeneous, there's no places for your eyes to break and to rest. And that's where using blenders and solids and lower volume prints can help.
You need that break in there, because otherwise it's
exactly that. Do I have a quilt at home that has strong graphic prints that looks like
that raccoon one?
I don't know which quilt you're talking about.
No, it's not a quilt. It's a Tula pink fabric that you have.
Oh yes, I have a lot of Tula pink at home. That's what this one's talking about. So yes, there's some Tula pinks that are strong and graphic.
Yeah.
I have a quilt that I made, and we call it 2020. Went to a rock concert and vomited all over my quilt.
Yeah, that was
It is
fun
very
one.
Visually assaulting because I did not give it enough places for the eyes to rest. And so it is strong contrast, strong graphic design. So I feel like if you guys have any suggestions, I think strong graphic, either cut them smaller so that way it's not so strong. You're actually minimizing the amount of movement, or giving places for your eyes to rest in your design. I think those help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mutes it down a little bit. Unless you are one of those that just, you want to put all the cape right next to all the cape, then you guys do you. I'm not sad by that, and I think it's fun. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Floyd, for the question. Yes, through a blender. Yeah, definitely throw a blender in there. All right. Our next question comes to us from Laura Coleman from Rochester, Minnesota. Thanks so much for your question, Laura. This one, okay, this one's coming to you, kiddo.
Oh no.
All right. I'd love to get my kids involved in quilting. Any suggestions for fun, beginner-friendly projects using smaller scraps? Dominic.
Okay, small projects using scraps. I think sewing mini quilts is a good idea. Also, instead of like sewing a real project, you give them fabric that they can work with and decide what they want to create instead.
That is a fantastic suggestion. I feel like when we're teaching kids to sew, it's the adult that comes in and is like, what is it going to be used for? And the adult comes in and says it has to have a purpose and a function, versus just giving you fabric and letting you create whatever you want without it having a purpose.
Yeah.
Especially when you're dealing with small scraps. I think you've made projects where you've just grabbed scraps out of the scrap bins. Can you give some color as to what you've made where you've just done
that? I once made a chessboard. It wasn't that great. The seams were all wrong and off, but still, it was a 8x8 grid. It was really fun. Yeah,
you just, and it was kind of wonky, but it got the job done because you were able to play chess.
Not even.
Yeah, but it was one of your first projects, so does it matter?
Does not matter.
It does not matter, and you still have it, which is very important as well. So I think also when you're teaching kids how to sew, we've done a lot of this in the shop here. Starting with paper is a fantastic way to start because it's really easy. If you make a mistake, you just get rid of the paper versus actually fabric. And I think graduating to scraps also helps because I think also we as adults tend to know how much that fabric is actually valued at, and we tend to hover and let our kids have more freedom if they're using scraps, which are things that we have at the end of our projects. Yes?
Yeah, the unused stuff.
Yeah, the unused stuff. It's a good way to play. And then it's a way, your brother, I remember, would take scraps and he would play with every decorative stitch on my sewing machine. He would just like program them in and sew all sorts of crazy stitches. And he could do that with scraps all over the place. All right, good morning, Joyce. Thanks so much for joining us. I see Joyce is even saying hi to you. There's been a couple people that have said hi to you this morning.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys so much for your questions. If you have any tips for Floyd with respect to strong graphic prints or Laura about kids quilting, definitely put them in the comments. Thank you guys for your questions. If you have one for us, not next week, not the week following, but in 2 weeks, we'll get to that in a minute. I know. Go to cottoncuts.com/live. Submit your question. Paula will hand them to me. I love learning as we go. All right. Don't forget, I think everyone so far has been giving StreamYard their permission so we can see your names. Good morning, Pamela from Wisconsin. It's probably pretty darn cold in Wisconsin this time of year.
Yeah,
yes?
Yeah, it's got to be
I'm being
freezing.
passed a note. Don't forget to like and share this video as you're watching it because we have a really big announcement coming. We have some smaller announcements coming before we get to the big one, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We have our basket.
We have our basket of announcements, yes. All right. Let's see here. And then don't forget to stay to the end because we have a weekly giveaway. We're going to give away a $25 gift card to the Cotton Cut shop for hanging to the end with us. Let's see here. So Terry's asking, what are you going to sew this week while on vacation? I guess that's a good transition into what you sewed on Christmas Eve.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you sew on Christmas Eve?
I sewed some of the Cotton Cuts pedal books. Yeah.
Yes. So that was the gift for your cousins.
Yes.
Yes.
They're going to get it in a bit.
They're going to get them when we see them this weekend. And so he always kind of makes gifts for the cousins. And so you sewed the cuddle books.
Yeah. Last year I gave them stuffed animals.
Yes.
Dinosaurs.
Yes. Yeah. Happy Boxing Day. That is right. Today is Boxing Day.
What is Boxing Day?
That's a fantastic question. I don't know the answer. Nicole, can you in the comments let us know what Boxing Day is?
Please educate us.
Yes. Our thirst for knowledge is extensive. Okay. Let's see here. So don't forget we have something fun coming, but before we get there, we have to kind of give the update as to what's going on in the shop. So our folks had yesterday and the day before off, guys. So we are definitely still plugging and chugging away. We've got a full team here today. They are getting ready to get that Clue 6 out the door for Friday for Wild West. Signups are still open for Flyway. So we're getting ready to start cutting that like next week, guys. I cannot believe that fabric is coming off the bolt. It is not too late to sign up. Flyway's fun. You have 2 colorways over there. Do you want to show us the fabric for them?
Yes, this is Hummingbird.
Hummingbird is one of our flyaway colorways. I believe, yeah, here we can show.
Gotta also show Instagram.
We have to show everybody, kiddo. All right, so you can actually show an individual piece. So this is a new collection by Alderwood Studio, who does a fun subscription box as well. This is her first collection, and so it's fun. It's got these like greens and pinks and corals all together. So this is Hummingbird. I do like this gingham. This is going to be fun, guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, and what's the other colorway you have there, kiddo?
Starling.
Starling.
Which is our purple.
Which is the purple batiks. Yes.
It looks blue on that camera.
I know. So my shirt looks blue on the camera as well, right?
Yeah,
but this is definitely purple. Yeah. So go to the website if you want to see what colors are in Starling. It is definitely more purple than blue, like you're seeing.
I think it's encompassing more of the star element of Starling.
Okay, so what we are learning about Boxing Day is that it is the day when the royals would give their help the day off, the day after Christmas, and that's when they would give their gifts. That would be for Paula to do that. Oh, look, one of your best friends is watching you right now. Asher is. Say hi, Asher.
Oh, hi, Asher.
Yes, thank you, Darla. Yeah, that's one of Dominic's best friends right there. So yay! All right. What else we got on our list? So we saw Hummingbird and we saw Starling. Tim Holtz Red. I am loving seeing those Tim Holtz pictures come, right? The Tim Holtz that we see in our Facebook feed. That is fantastic, guys. And then tomorrow starts our big fabric enthusiast appreciation event. So we do this every year, guys, between Christmas and New Year's. Every day there's something fun. There's something new. Everyone's going to get an email about it here in just a hot minute.
You don't have a watch.
Nobody has a watch. It's 2024, dude.
No, people have watches.
Oh, they have computers on their wrists that they call a watch. It's not an actual watch.
It tells the time. It's on their wrist. It's a watch.
That's not its primary purpose. Its primary purpose is to let them know when someone emails them or tags them on Facebook.
There's also health watches that give you the time and your heart rate.
All right, enough.
They're the
we
fancy
digress.
ones.
We digress. Sorry. This is what, again, live television with children. Okay. All right. So tomorrow we have our big fabric enthusiast event. Every day it's something different. We have buy 3 get 1 free yards of fabric. We have free oops kits for flyaway signups. So if you're going to sign up for flyaway, go ahead and wait 2 days. You'll get a free oops kit. Oh, Carolyn is saying she has an actual watch. She's proving us wrong.
Ha! No, she's proving you wrong.
All right. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Carolyn. I appreciate that.
You watch, don't you?
So Sean, the guy who sews, is saying, I'm assuming Finley is the dog who chewed his band, but it's a manual watch. My first watch was one of those, turn it, and you actually have to turn it every day. Yes, Terry, buy 3 get 1 free on fabric. We're doing a buy 3 get 1 free on Stitch It. So stay tuned because we have a Stitch It something coming out of the bag of goodness.
Yes.
We've created, and this comes from Jana, who I know is watching us, Jana Elliott. We've created a Tim Holtz booster. And so we got some feedback that you guys want more of that background fabric to create different blocks than the Sawtooth Star, which is, I love. I love that you guys are taking the idea and running with it in a different direction. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually have boosters available on the website where you can go in and pick your actual color, and we'll send you a whole bunch of triangles and squares of that background fabric so you can change the design. And I'm sure we'll probably give you enough to where you could do 4 blocks instead of 3. So that comes as well.
Extra block from the Tim Holtz.
It's a booster. It's like a jump start. So
yeah.
It's awesome. All right. And then we're doing a huge discount on clearance fabric. So stay tuned to all the social media and all the emails. It's on the website at Enthusiast, but those are coming over the next couple of days while we will be on vacation. Yes?
Yeah.
All right. So we are going on vacation tomorrow, and we're going to be gone for a week. And then the week following, I'm going to be in Austin. So the next 2 weeks are going to be kind of a best of show. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. We're not going to try and pre-record anything before we go. So definitely tune in. I don't know what Paula's going to do. She's got something fun up her sleeves for the next 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. Paula.
Yeah. We got the thumbs up. We got the thumbs up. Something
and there's a thumbs up.
And also, before we move into our big announcements, I did want to say I appreciate everyone so much for all of your patience this past month. You guys, the mail service has been very frustrating. And I know I feel that at Cotton Cuts, but I also feel that at home. There were some Christmas gifts that did not arrive in time that were ordered several weeks ago. So I know that you guys are feeling it. We're seeing Clue 5s that are literally just showing up. that
when
are
was Clue 5 shipped? When did it go out the door?
Friday after Thanksgiving, and they're literally just now arriving to people. Yes. And so everyone just give your mail carrier extra grace. It's not the person that hands you the package. They're not
It's
delivering
the company
things.
they work for.
They're not delivering you packages, guys. And so it's a whole system thing. It's going to take us a little bit to work through all of it, but I appreciate everyone's extra patience. Everything is still in transit and coming to you guys. I know some of them were meant to come for certain holidays. I so apologize. I had something I bought for my husband. I'm going to tell you, he doesn't watch these. But Mr. Cotton Cuts was supposed to get a pizza cutter that was a lightsaber and actually lights up. And I bought it from Hallmark 3 weeks ago, and it didn't arrive. So I think Mr. Cotton Cuts is going to get that.
Mr. Cotton Cuts sometimes watches.
Well, he's not watching this show. Okay.
Oh wait. Oh, okay.
Or maybe he's watching live at home.
I like the guy who sews. I like his comments.
You want Paula to go live? Paula should go live. Yes. Yeah.
Paula.
All right. And then I know Jana. So I want to share Jana's creativity. So this was waiting for us today when we got in this morning, and so we have this lovely little handmade card that Jana made for us. Thank you, Jana. This was like every single person on the team that has seen this has loved this. Jana, we appreciate it.
It's shiny and fabricy and
yes, and it's made from scraps.
Tree
awesome and tree. All right, so shall we get to the big bucket of announcements?
Yes, bucket
okay,
time.
So we have a big announcement. We have like the big taco grande, but we thought it would be a fun opportunity to kind of give some smaller announcements that are going to be happening in 2025, especially since I have a fantastic co-host with me today. Yes, so we have a bucket of it. Oh, one's already jumped out. Oh, careful! They're eager. They're eager to be told. All right, so Dominic, pull one out of the hat. What's the first one we got?
First one. Aha. Cotton Cuts Diamond.
Oh, okay. So Cotton Cuts Diamond. So this is an idea that I have been kicking around for a long time. And so we have a lot of subscription boxes. We have the Classic, the Modern Maker, the Java, and the Chroma Super Pop. And so we have people that subscribe to those, and every month they get those. But I thought, wouldn't it be fun for us to launch a program called Cotton Cuts Diamond? It'll launch in March. And if you choose to participate in that, you tell us which one of those 4 boxes you want to receive that month. No.
I was going to show the Cotton Cuts Diamond.
Show the paper. Paula wrote on those, kiddo. You're okay.
No, I wrote these.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. So Dominic wrote on them. Regardless. So you're going to get an email, and you get to pick which one of those boxes you want us to ship you that month. That way, if this month you're feeling the Cotton Cuts Classic fabrics, we'll send you the Classic that month. If you're feeling thread, you can get the Chroma that month. If you want your Java Batiks, you get your Java Batiks that month. So that is coming in March.
So it's like a free thing. So you get to no. I don't mean free like cost. I mean like you get to free pick what you want. You have freedom.
Yeah, you have freedom of choice to get whichever Cotton Cuts subscription you would like that month versus signing up for Modern Maker and always getting Modern Maker every month. This way you get your choice of which one you would like. It's awesome. Yeah, good choice. All right. Draw the next.
So Terry says it's such a good idea.
That is, we were pretty excited to come up with that. We've got all sorts of technology running in the background to help us with that too.
Scrappy mini quilts.
All right. So this is something Team Cotton Cuts brainstormed together on. And so scrappy is something that is becoming super trendy in 2025, right? There's a lot of uncertainty with respect to the
Wait, can you tell what a trend will be? Like 2025 hasn't started yet.
The forward-looking people are saying that 2025 is going to be a year of scrappy projects. There's a lot of uncertainty with respect to how expensive the price of fabric is going to be. And so there is a lot of work being put into scrappy. And so Team Cotton Cuts is coming up with a series of mini quilts that we've designed, and you're going to be able to pick your choice of color theme, and then we're going to send you scrappy fabrics in that color theme to complete your mini quilts. And so it's going to be a series. It'll probably be every 3-ish months. We're still in the designing phases for next year, but we'll say, here's the design, and you tell us what scrappy colors you would like, and we will pre-cut all the scraps, and you can, much like the stitches, lay them out in whichever order you prefer, and then you'll have a series of quilts. And so say every time you want red, you can do all this scrappy quilts in red. Say you want to do purple. Say this month you want to do a rainbow. So you want to do red, orange, yellow, green, blue. You can have a series of rainbow mini quilts at the end of the year.
Yeah. So wait, wouldn't this be a great solution to one of the questions earlier, the how to get children involved with the scraps?
Yes, this would be a fantastic way, because then the kids can take the scrappy fabrics and can lay them out however they want, and then can stitch together a project. Dominic, you are brilliant. Thank you for sharing that idea. Yeah, all right. Yes, so mini quilts. The idea is to make a whole bunch of mini projects. And so that's coming next year. What else is in the mystery bag of announcements?
Okay. Fabric mashup challenge.
All right.
Coming in the fall.
Coming in the fall. So one of the things that we've done, it has been a while since we've done this, is take fabrics. So take 3 or 4 fat quarters that don't look like they could go together, that look like, you've got a William Morris next to a Tula Pink, next to a Lori Holt, right? You've got fabrics next to each other that don't look like they can go together, and see how creative you guys can be coming up with a project using these fabrics that should not go together with fabric from your stash. So we will start that in the fall. We will send you, I think it's going to be 4 fat quarters is how the team has put it together, a fabric that does not look like it should go together at all. And we're going to give prizes, because
they're going to be like vomit green and hot pink. And
describe to me vomit green.
It's like,
actually, don't describe to me vomit green. Let's just hold that inside for now. Let's just say, so Dominic is my green lover, guys. So if you've been watching the show, I don't see green at all. Dominic is the green kid. And so, so evidently green and pink, we can put green and pink together. I know lots of green and pink.
But then you got to do like a bright yellow, like way too bright.
All things to be figured out in the fabric mashup challenge. Yes. Ashley's liking that her brain doesn't do scrappy well. I think we're seeing that in the Tim Holtz as well, is that, in order to be scrappy, you kind of have to let go of some of the rules. I was thinking this morning in the shower, one of the things Cotton Cuts does well is we don't give you a pattern and say everyone has to make the same thing. I do like that freedom of being able to adapt things and make them your own, which is really an undercurrent of a lot of everything that we do here. So let's see here. Katie is saying, hello, elf.
Yay!
All right. Our next announcement. Dominic, let's go.
Okay, which one should we pick?
You're actually cheating? Are you you're supposed to do this so you can't see the next one that comes
didn't.
out.
I didn't. I can't tell what's on here. I
keep going.
To pick one of
keep going. Keep going. Keep it moving, people. Keep it moving. All right.
More seasonal holiday mini mysteries.
Yes. Okay. So it's been a couple years, but we used to do a mini mystery every other month. And so the idea is that it's much like our holiday mini mystery. So it would be a runner. It would be a longer project. We would pre-cut everything and send it out to you guys in usually 6-ish clues. And then every other day we email you instructions. And at the end, you have a finished project. And it's mystery and it's pre-cut.
Yeah, but it's going to be mini.
But a mini, yes. So a smaller, more condensed version of a puzzle mystery quilt over perhaps a month period of time. And so that's fantastic. If we've got those months in between PMQs and you're looking for a project, this is a fantastic way to go. We've done one with hearts for Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. We did one with a whole bunch of springs that had flowers and gnomes. Yes, we did. And then, we've done the 2 holiday ones. So we like those projects because for those people that have all that, I can focus for 2 weeks and make a project. That is a fantastic bite-sized mini mystery.
Yeah.
More of those coming in 2025. Mm-hmm. All right.
So wouldn't we be sending out a one if it's going to take a month?
Cindy is feeling my pain. She says, smart kid, must be on your toes all the time. This one has a sassy one-liner. I don't know where he gets it from, but his teachers, it is all of that. Mm-hmm. Oh, look. Alexandria is you're going to be the one doing our scrappy quilts and showing everyone how to lay out the fabrics.
Yeah,
I think that's a fantastic idea. And it's a great idea.
I love this idea. It's great.
This is fantastic. All right. What's up next? What's on the next piece of paper?
Stitch It Challenge.
Haha. So this came from you guys. So we have these stitches, right? Which are these open source Lego kind of make whatever you want. And so what we want to do is host a challenge. We'll give away prizes and, have a midterm prize and a grand prize and a small project and a large project and do all the things. But we want to see how creative you guys can be with stitches. So give ideas both to people in the challenge and then people that are have a stitch it and don't necessarily know what to do with it. And so if you want to participate, that can be any stitch it that you have already made, have already used. Or if you're participating in our enthusiast sale over the next week, you can buy 3 stitches, get 1 free in preparation for that challenge that's going to be coming in the spring.
Yeah. So you get like a whole bunch of snippets, and then you get to use them in the challenge.
Stitches. I know it confuses us all the time.
I try.
It's okay. It gets us too. All right, stitches. So you can get a whole bunch.
Oh, we heard a plane.
Yeah, Paula's got the plane.
One. That's one.
She's already got it. She's already put that comment in there. All right, let's go. Next one.
That's what reminded me of it.
How many more do we have in this? This is a lot. Okay. Gosh, we got a lot coming up, guys. All right. Hi, Amy. You're not late at all. You're just in time. We're going through a whole bunch of ideas. Hello, Judy. You're not late at all either.
New style of pre-cut mystery.
Yes. Okay. I missed out on the Stitch-It sale. Can you repeat that? So Katie, starting tomorrow, our Fabric Enthusiast sale kicks in. And so every day from now until the new year, we have a different kind of thing going on sale. And so there is a day where it's a buy 3 Stitch-Its, get 1 free day. And I think that's the 29th or 30th. It's all on the website, cottoncuts.com/enthusiast. So your big announcement was a new style of pre-cut mystery. Okay, so Cotton Cuts has been doing our PMQ for many, many years. The 10 months, the 15 colorways. It's our big project. We have tons of people doing it. And we also have our mini versions, which are over the course of like 2 weeks, very, very bite-sized. But what we've done is we've partnered with another company that's going to bring us kind of a medium-sized pre-cut mystery, right? We've got, it's Goldilocks. Right?
Is it like a 3-month project? Or?
Yes, it is a 3-month project.
Oh, I got it? Okay,
yes.
wow.
So it's not the full size. It's not the Goldilocks really big. It's not the Goldilocks really small. This one fits in the middle. And these quilts are different sizes. So I know that's been something we've been hearing a lot is, can we do something that's not square? Can we do something that's not a throw size? And so it is going to be a pre-cut mystery. It is going to be...
Is it a table runner? Or...
No, it's big. It's going to be a quilt. It'll actually be a quilt. So again, it's not the full program. It's not the mini, which is a mini quilt or a table runner or something smaller. It is going to be actually a quilt, but in different sizes and dimensions. Each one is going to have 2 different finishing layouts that comes with it as well. But that's going to be quarterly starting in July.
Yay!
Lots more coming on that for next year, gang. We have a lot of stuff planned for next year. We haven't even got, guys, this isn't even the big announcement. Gosh, you guys got to stay with us. You guys, this isn't even the big one. Is this the last one?
Yeah, wait, this is the last one. Where'd the big one go?
Do the last one and then we'll see where the big one went. Okay. Paula, where's the big announcement? It's not in the tub. Okay.
Mystery within a mystery for Flyway.
All right. So this is something Dominic is helping me with. Okay. Yay. All right. So we have Flyaway, which is starting in February. Yes.
It's the bird one with the hummingbird and starling.
Yes. And so we've always wanted to have kind of a little bit more with our clues, right? So everyone gets it and you sew your clue together and then you set it aside and you come back in a month, right?
Yeah.
And we've done minute mysteries, which are always so much fun on the website. And the idea is it's a little bit of a brain teaser and you submit an answer. But what we wanted to do was do something a little bit more fun with the monthly clue. So Dominic has been testing a logic puzzle for us that we're going to start including with Flyway.
It'll be like an extension of the minute mysteries, like a more enhanced version.
It'll be an enhanced minute mystery. It'll be kind of a more complex logic puzzle. And so I know we've all done logic puzzles in school, and it'll be something like red didn't finish in first place. And so you go to logic puzzle and you cross out red. But this one is more along the lines of the person who's a Sagittarius did not commit the murder with the pipe, but you don't know who the Sagittarius is. You're given everyone's birth date. So you kind of have to, it's going to be a more complex logic puzzle. It won't be something that you can do super quickly, but it'll be kind of a fun little puzzle to solve. And of course, we'll get prizes and gift certificates and all sorts of fun things for this mystery within a mystery. Yes?
Yeah, it'll be really fun.
It'll be lots and lots of fun.
So make sure to buy Flyway. It'll be great.
Again, this is what I'm working with here, gang. Okay. Are we ready for the big announcement?
Where is the big announcement?
Where did you put it? Is it not in our, it's not in our tub. Okay, so the big announcement is too big for this container. It's pretty much what it comes down to.
That must be
now,
what it is.
Did you actually write it on a slip of paper? Because you wrote all these on
I very clearly remember writing it.
Well, so where is it?
I wrote it on like a gold piece of paper.
Is it in your, oh, hey, wait. Here's a gold piece of paper, Dominic. What is the big announcement? What are we announcing today?
Retreats!
Yo! All right. So we've been teasing this for a while now. This has been something we've been kind of like dropping in lives, But this is a project that's been about 6 months in the making for Cotton Cuts, is actually doing quilting retreats. And so we hired Jason to my team. Jason's hanging out over here.
Jason, he's actually watching.
He's watching us on YouTube. Jason, you can go ahead and say hi to everyone. Hi. All right. So we hired Jason about 6 months ago. And so Jason and I got together to talk about Cotton Cuts retreats. And so we have been quilting for a long time. We're both members of guilds here in St. Louis. And we were talking about some of the pros and cons of the retreats that we have seen here. And we wanted to do something Cotton Cut specific. We wanted to do something Cotton Cuts focused. And so we've taken the past 6 months. Oh, there's another airplane.
That's 2.
I know. It's
our over-under was 2.5.
Yes.
Which means everyone who says under, if one more plane goes by,
it's a sign. We should be on that plane going to a retreat. We should be on that plane going to a retreat. Okay, so we wanted to do a fun kind of exclusive Cotton Cuts experience in a retreat. And so so we're not going to St. Louis, Michelle. Hold that thought. We are actually going to make these destination retreats. And so they're meant to be like everyone goes someplace very cool, someplace very exotic. We'll get to destinations in a minute. Okay. Dominic has a game he's going to play as we guess where we're going to start. But what we wanted to do was have it be something more than just a weekend in a hotel where everyone sits and sews from 6 a.m. until midnight. And so in this case, we've come up with 2 different types of retreats. And so for 2025, we have 2 locations we're going to go to. We already are working on our calendar for 2026, which is going to have a lot more. Don, they're going to be on land. That's all I'm going to tell you for half a second. And so our first type of retreat is going to be our signature retreat. And so the signature retreat is a full 7 days, 6 nights. It is a taco grande big retreat. It is a retreat. Yeah. That is a vacation. We should call it a vacation at 7 days, 6 nights. And so the way that it is structured is that the sewing room is going to be open when you arrive, right? So that's kind of a big hitch is the day that you arrive, like check-ins at 3, but your flight got in at noon. So you can start sewing immediately when you arrive.
Yeah. It'll be open for like the entire time.
The first 2 days, we're going to do a retreat exclusive puzzle mystery quilt. So this is going to be every hour, hour and a half, you get a new clue. And so you sew clue 1, you sew clue 2, you sew clue 3. And over the course of the 2 days, at the end of the second day, you have a complete puzzle mystery quilt top.
Will there be options for colorways? Or
yes. Yes, you will have options for colorways. But this is going to be a mystery quilt that we have not done before. It can only be done at the retreat. It is going to be a new design with new colorways. And everyone, there's a third plane. It's telling us to go. So that'll be the first 2 days of our signature retreat. Then the middle day is going to be an excursion. So we're going to these awesome places. We might as well do something fun while we're there. So it'll be shop hops. It'll be things that we can only do in those locations. The idea is to get out and actually explore the city where we are staying as our host city.
Yeah.
Then the awesome part is we're going to bring in an instructor for a 2-day workshop at the end. And so I can tell everyone, we might as well tell them who our first instructor is for this, right?
Yeah.
Who is our first instructor for this first retreat?
Juicy Juice, right?
Juicy Juice.
Yes. I knew it.
So Giuseppe Rabondo is going to be our first instructor. And so he is going to come with us on our first signature retreat, and he's going to teach us color theory as well as sew a fantastic design with us.
Yeah, he's going to,
we don't have a picture of it. It's on the website, which we'll tell people how to get to in a second.
Fun.
But it's a curves piece, and it's focusing on color theory as well as the actual sewing the finished quilt top together. And what we are going to do is we're actually going to die cut that quilt kit optionally for you as well. So you don't have to do any work ahead of this retreat. The idea is you just show up. We're going to have all the projects you need.
Do they need a sewing machine first, or do we supply them?
So in the, Jason and Kim do a lot of research on this. What we're going to do something a little different at the Cotton Cuts retreats is we're going to offer people the option to have a featherweight sewing machine there for them to use. Now that's daunting for some people. I get it. Featherweights they're very easy for us because they're easy to transport. They're easy to maintain. There's nothing electrical. So you're at the retreat, nothing's going to break. We can fix it and we can repair it for you. You can definitely bring your own sewing machine as well. But our intention is at the retreat, you guys can use feather weights. And that's the machine that we will have at the Cotton Cuts retreats. But you can definitely bring your own. If you don't want to, we will have a featherweight kind of trainer class if you've never used one. If perhaps you've seen them and you haven't known where to start, this is a fantastic way to get in on that as well. Okay, so we were talking Juicy Juice is going to be our first instructor. It's going to be color theory, and there will actually be a quilt that can be completed over those days. And then on checkout day, you can sit and sew until late in the afternoon if you have a late flight. Okay, that's our signature retreat. Can we tell them, he has clues for where our first signature retreat is going to be. It's the first one here. All right, so he's going to give you guys some clues. Feel free to put your guesses in the comments as to where our first signature retreat is going to be. Okay. It is going to be July 27th through August 2nd. Go.
I have 5 clues.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. This city, despite residing in America, takes most of its inspiration from France.
Clue 1. Clue 2.
This city has a counterpart in Europe.
Clue 2. Clue 3.
This city is located in the South.
Ooh. Let's give him a second. I'm going to ask this question from Gail. She's asking, how are you going to get enough feather weights? And so these retreats are limited to 50 people. And so it's our intention to actually transport 50 feather weights if that's how many people would like to use a feather weight.
Oh my God.
I know.
Wow.
I think I got it. We've got it. Sean goes Baton Rouge. Okay, keep going. What's the 4th clue?
Okay. This city has one of the biggest jazz cultures in the USA and possibly the world. I didn't do enough research to delve in the world.
Okay, keep going.
The state that the city resides in has its state bird as a brown pelican.
Yes. Oh my gosh, look at all these people. Dominic, you did a great job with the clues.
They got it. Most people got it after 3.
Yes. So we are going to New Orleans and we're going to stay at the Royal Sonesta in the French Quarter. Guys, this hotel is fantastic. I went to school in New Orleans. I love New Orleans. My kids go every other year. We're going as a family. New Orleans is fantastic. It is amazing and has so many quilt shops that we're going to go visit on that middle day. And we're getting Giuseppe to come to New Orleans to teach us. You guys, this is a fantastic retreat. All right, I hear another plane. It is timed well.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's our signature retreat for 2025. Then when Jason and I were looking at retreats, we're like, well, how about a mini version, right? Because a week is a long time. A week in the summer works, but a week is also a long time. And I know, Jason works.
A week is a week.
A week is a week is a fun commitment too, right? Yeah. Like if you were like, how am I going to spend a week? Sewing is a fantastic way to spend it. I'm not gonna lie.
And there's no distractions at the
right. Yeah,
there's no neighbors and their pets and
yes,
assorted.
Gail is saying she loves New Orleans. She volunteered in the lower 9th after Katrina. That's fantastic, Gail. We love New Orleans in our family. We are big fans. We've been big fans for like 25 years. Love New Orleans.
Give it up for Gail.
Give it up for Gail. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right. So then next we have our signature light retreat. So this is a smaller version. So this is a 4-day, 3-night retreat. And so it's a smaller version. It's meant to be closer to a traditional duration of a retreat, but again, in a super exclusive location in a 4-star hotel. For this retreat, same thing. When you arrive, you can immediately start sewing. We will have those feather weights there and ready for you. The 2 days are going to be a retreat exclusive puzzle mystery quilt, plus some mini projects that we're going to sprinkle in as well. And then on the last day, you check out and you can sit and sew. We are going to be doing some things again. We're going to all these exclusive places. We might as well do things that you can only do there. This city has some fantastic options for us to do fun things outside of the hotel.
Can we reveal it after we reveal the city? So that
we'll give the excursion. Yeah, because I can't tell them what the fun thing is without kind of giving away the city that we're actually going to. Okay. All right. So
Blaine.
Oh my gosh. Who had 8? I feel like 8 was the right answer. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Dominic. Please give us the clues for our second destination. Okay.
This city is located on the west coast of America.
Far from St. Louis, but that's okay.
This city is full of natural beauty from rivers to mountains and everything in between.
I know we have a lot of West Coast people on the live right now. Let's see how quickly they can get it. So the third clue is
this city has a twin city. It is a twin city. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, we got some Seattles and some Portlands. Okay, some Oregons. I think they're going a little too far north, but keep going. Number 4.
This place is famous for making wine.
Ooh, it has a twin city. It's often hyphenated. All right, so let's see how many people can. So they're all going real far north.
Yeah,
real far north. Wine, guys, wine. Okay. All right. We got a Napa. All right, Napa Valley. All right, so what is it? This is the linchpin. You guys should get it after this. Go.
The first letter of this city is an S.
San Diego, Sacramento, Napa, Tuscany. Tuscany is in Sacramento, San Luis Obispo, Sonoma,
Marywood.
Yeah. All right. So our second destination is Sonoma, and so we are going to
excursion be wine.
Of course, it's going to be wine related. Yes, there will be an excursion related. We're going all the way to Sonoma. Oh, Delia B, you were absolutely right. I love Oregon wines, and I love other regions. This place is just typically, when you think of wine in the United States, it's Napa and Sonoma. So we are going to go. We're going to stay at an actual resort on a vineyard. We're going to do some sort of cool excursion related to wine. There's going to be a retreat exclusive puzzle mystery quilt we're going to complete over the course of the retreat.
What about for people who don't like wine? Or
there will be options available as well for people that don't like wine. And of course, there's always staying in the sewing room and sewing.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's a fantastic alternative.
There's more sewing.
Yes. And so as part of all these retreats, we already talked about the featherweights, the lodging. Jason and I did a bunch of research. And
when is this retreat?
Yes, that's coming. We did a bunch of, yes.
They asked the question.
Patience, child. Patience, instant gratification. So let's see here. If they don't drink, yes, there will be options for people that don't drink. That's definitely a consideration. We get it that not everyone drinks. Yes. So you're going to get the featherweight sewing machine, all the lodging, breakfast and lunch. We actually found when Jason and I were doing research, like food's not included in a lot of retreats. And we're like, that feels silly because then you have to stop and go find food. But what we're going to do is we're going to include dinners will be on your own. We're going to give you a whole bunch of restaurant suggestions, but breakfast and lunch is going to be included with the actual retreat. Someone's asking if we can come to Washington. So this is the first 2 locations. Our 2026 calendar is being built, and we're looking at all sorts of fantastic places to go. So
we should have people vote on where they want to go.
That can be something on our social media that Paula can help take care of. Where do we want to go for 2026? Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, it's going to be fun, guys. This is going to be a fantastic retreat. 50 people. Included in the retreat cost is also going to be a $250 swag bag. So we are partnering with a whole bunch of our manufacturers to put a whole bunch of stuff into the swag bag. $250 for a swag bag, guys, is like a big deal. This is something Jason is already shopping. Like, he's coming up with his list. He's an experienced quilter. This swag bag is going to be amazing. There's going to be a t-shirt that's exclusive to just the retreat.
You should have a t-shirt cannon at the entrance.
A t-shirt cannon? I can't imagine, like, I'm a quilter, I'm coming up on a retreat and I get shot at with the t-shirt cannon. This is something, when you plan the Boy Who Sews retreat, there will be t-shirt cannons. How does that sound? Okay?
Yay.
All right. So with all of that, the retreats are on the website now, cottoncutsretreats.com. For the first 20 people that sign up for these retreats, you will get a $250 Cotton Cuts gift card to be used at a future point in time. The deposit for all of them is $250, and that goes towards the retreat fee. It is non-refundable. The times for the retreats, so July 27th through August 2nd is when we're going to be in New Orleans with Giuseppe. And then the Sonoma retreat is September 3rd through September 5th.
Oh, wait. I like Jean's idea. Fabric cannon.
A fabric cannon.
Yeah.
Okay. Get working on that, Boy Who Sews.
Yeah, we have to.
So Sonoma is going to be attached to Labor Day weekend. So if you want to optionally extend the trip and hang out with some friends for the weekend, you can definitely start working on that as well. I think that's all the big stuff. Jason, I'm looking at Jason. Did I get it all? I think I got it all. All right.
Yeah.
Yes. So. Oh my gosh. So Paula, why, okay, so let's crowdsource the answer to this question. So why, Dominic, would you want to go to a retreat? Can you tell us why?
I'll give Okay.
Give a couple reasons why a retreat's
to meet a whole
awesome.
bunch of quilters that, you know, we've met through Cotton Cuts in person and also make new friends. It's a great environment and it's very quilting focused. And if you don't have anyone that lives near you that quilts, you meet new friends.
It's almost like, wow. Like, I don't need to say, I almost need to say it. I don't even need to say anything to that. I would say, so it's going to be super fun, right? This is a Cotton Cuts retreat. We always do fun things that feels like, you know, we want to make sure you guys have fun. You sit and sew. You're going to have everything you possibly need. The Cotton Cuts support team is going to be helping you every step of the way. It's also good for beginning quilters and also advanced quilters. So if you are a beginning quilter and you've never been on a retreat and you don't have friends around you that sew, this is a great opportunity to go to a retreat and kind of get that culture and that experience. We're going to have a retreat specific Facebook group so that way you can connect with all the people you're meeting with online after the fact. Let's see here. I'm reading both retreats around fiscal year end at work, so I won't be able to go. Yes, that's Jana. That's right for 2026.
Will I be at the retreat? Somebody asked.
I think we might be able to make that work.
Yeah.
Yes. And so, yes, all the fabric for the projects will be pre-cut as well. So, I mean, all those things, like we'll have rotary cutters. We are going to provide like super nice ironing boards. This is Jason's contribution. Like he wants like everything to be super nice and upscale. So we're going to have super nice irons, super nice ironing boards. It's definitely not going to be a table or anything like that. So you guys, these are going to be so much fun. Beginners, advanced quilters, you know, these are fun locations, right? So if you've been wanting to go to New Orleans, but haven't wanted to go by yourself or with a group, this is a good opportunity to go to New Orleans as well as Sonoma. Like, I don't know, Mr. Cotton Cuts, like, hey, let's go to Sonoma. And you're like, there's so many other places. Like, this would be fun to go and hang out with a lot of fun people. Okay, let's see here. So yeah, so make sure you sign up. First 20, get the $250 gift certificate. So it's $250 deposit, but you get that back in a gift certificate.
Ooh, good question. Thread included.
Yes. So we will actually have a well-stocked, kind of emergency shop. So we'll have needles and bobbins and thread and all the things that you might forget to pack and take with you. When we have our featherweights, we're going to actually have preloaded bobbins because featherweights, loading the bobbins can be a little tricky. So we will have pre-threaded bobbins for you for the featherweights. So the idea is to try to make it as all-inclusive and as easy as possible for you guys to actually be able to just show up and sew and have fun.
Yeah.
And the sewing room's open every day from like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. to 1 a.m. Yeah, and we'll have all the security, all that stuff, guys, is all going into this. Jason's done a fantastic job getting all those details hammered out for us. We will have a pop-up shop as well. So that way, in case you're like super speedy sewing away on that quilt and you want to work on another project, we will have pre-cut projects that'll be mini that you can sew together. So you can, I mean, it's going to be awesome. What else did we miss? Let's see here. Yes, we talked about that one. All right, are we good?
I think we're good. I think that's the big announcement.
Oh, the website is on. So the website is on YouTube right now and on Facebook. It's cottoncutsretreats.com. It'll be in the email that goes out here in a minute. You guys, those seats, there's only 50 for each one. So they're going to go pretty darn fast.
There's only 50?
Only 50. I know, right? We're looking at maybe something bigger for 2026, but right now it's limited to just 50. We have enough space. We have all the things on there. Let's see here. Maybe put a list of possible needs to pack for retreats. Yes. So Kim, that is definitely going on the website. We have that list. We didn't want to put it up there now because the first retreat is not for 7 months, but there's going to be a series of emails that's going to go out to all the retreat participants with travel logistics and hotel transfers and check-in times and definitely a packing list. That's one of those things that when I go on a retreat, oftentimes I'm always like scrambling. And so we're going to make sure we let you know that we have power strips. You don't need to bring power strips. Oh, that's also another thing. So we don't like you have a table this big to sew on. Everyone's going to get their own 6-foot table. So that way you can have all of this space. Because I know like when I get to retreats, there's those people that are always there like an hour before it opens to be the first one into the room to claim the right table because it has the right access to fill in whatever blank you have. And so we're trying to make sure that it's an equal experience for everyone that shows up. So everyone has a good sized table and has the right access to all this. Again, it's going to be fun because Jason and I have gone through experiences with retreats and we're making everything a little bit better and a little bit more cotton cuts.
Elena, or is it? Yeah, Elena, I think.
Does she have to stay at the hotel? Ooh, that's a fantastic question, Elena. Okay, so we don't have a commuter plan in place right now. We'll take that as an action item. Again, guys, it's our first time doing kind of the retreats at this scale. We're taking the lessons that we have. But Elena, that is a fantastic question. Jason and I are going to take that and we'll get an answer to you about how to handle commuters to the retreats.
When does the website get posted so they can sign up?
The website is open now. So you guys can definitely...
Go. Quick. Go.
Go. Get that $250 gift card. Go. All right, so let's see. Anything else? Did we get it all?
Oh, can we have a snack cart there?
Oh, so that is also, you are the silliest, goofiest kid. So there are going to be snack carts available all throughout the day and all throughout the night at both locations. Again, it's like your quilters, right? And you want a snack and you want to like take a break and actually socialize with the people that you're sewing with. And so all of that is part of the plan and the program.
Murray? Or Mary?
Melissa is asking, so there is a price difference on double occupancy versus single occupancy. So if you want a room just to yourself, it is just a little bit more. I mean, that's pretty common with retreats when you have a single occupancy versus a double occupancy. If you are open to having a roommate, we're going to do roommate matching. So if you're willing to share your room with another attendee, there's an option on the registration list to say you're willing to look for a roommate. If you already have a roommate in mind, that option is there as well. So you can tell us who your roommate is if you're traveling with a buddy. Let's see. Yes.
What kind of sewing chairs will be there?
Oh, Mary, that is a fantastic question.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jason is telling me they're going to be hotel chairs. Let us take that and kind of see what we can do. But you're absolutely right, Mary. I know there's a lot of retreats, especially local ones where you want to bring your own chair to it. Let us work and see what we can do. But with 50 people, we're probably going to be in the retreat chairs. We'll, on the packing list, put some recommendations if you want to bring like seat cushions and those types of things and how to get them there. Yeah, Melissa, it's been 6 months we've been working on this and we've tried to capture as much as we possibly could. Am I missing anything?
Maybe you could have a forum where people could put any more questions that they have.
Yes, that is a fantastic idea. Put questions into the comments and Jason and Paula will work through them as we go. But we're super excited about this, guys. This is going to be a ton of fun and a great way to meet people. I mean, I know there's some people here that are like, we live in California and Oregon and Washington, and you might not even know that there's like this many cool quilters around you that are going to meet in Sonoma. And same with New Orleans. Love New Orleans. Texas quilters can get to New Orleans pretty easily. A lot of direct flights into New Orleans as well. All right, let us see. So thank you guys for hanging with us to the end. And so because you've been hanging out with us, we have our question to be entered to win a $25 Cotton Cuts gift card. Okay, what do you think? Do you want to come up with a question?
What do you need to come up with a question?
Okay, so the question that we have on our form, let's see here. So what is your favorite gift that you have received this year? So it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas, but what is your favorite gift that you have received this year and why? So go ahead and find this video on YouTube, find this video on Instagram, find this video on Facebook and leave us a comment and Paula will pick one lucky person to get a $25 gift card that could probably be used for our Fabric Enthusiast sale coming up this next week. So it looks like Shelly joined late. And so yes, Shelly, go back through and watch the replay because we have like a series of announcements and then we have the big retreat announcement. And so Kim, we're going to look at the transportation options and see how we can group people. That's part of that as we're managing flights of people and knowing when people are arriving, we're going to try and see if we can group people together. So again, it's part of that trying to make it as easy as possible for everyone to get to where they are going. Let's see here. So, it looks like Bobby got a grandson this year as a gift. That sounds like a pretty big gift. Yeah. These gifts are amazing. A Lego poinsettia set. I love Lego, the Lego flowers. These guys, like, can they adopt us? Do you think I think they would adopt you in a heartbeat. They would take you. All right.
Rhonda got a free sewing subscription box for the year.
Ooh. All right.
Sandy got a massage chair.
That's a good, it's hard to get to a retreat for sure. Okay. So everyone, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Feel free, if you joined late, go back and watch. We have a series of about 8 announcements of fantastic things that are coming for Cotton Cuts in 2025. You are not going to want to miss out on that. As I said at the beginning, the next 2 weeks we're taking off because we crazy kids are going to the Dominican Republic for a week and going to hang out at a pool. Boop, 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 boop.
Yay! With
and the beach
cousin,
a pool in the beach, and then I will be in Austin the week after that. So if you guys have any suggestions for quilt shops in Austin, please do put those in the comments, because I would love. That's the mom tax whenever I travel anywhere, is we have to go to a quilt shop. So if you know quilters or quilt shops in Austin, definitely let us know. With that, I think that's it for us. I think we're done. All right, are we done? Are we ready to sign off? Okay. Everyone, have a fantastic day today. I hope you guys get lots of sewing in this weekend, whether it's cold, whether it's sunny, whether it's rainy, wherever you are. As always, we appreciate you guys. Everyone, have a fantastic, fantastic new year, and we will see you soon. Bye now.
Bye.
And cut. Thank you so much for watching our video. We have so much fun making these, and we hope that you were both delighted and inspired by what you just watched. This video was sponsored by Cotton Cuts. Cotton Cuts is your one stop for all the best fabric and thread memberships. Love fabric? We've got you covered. Love thread? We've got you covered. We get that no two quilters are cut from the same cloth, which is why our memberships are as unique as you. We also have the largest block of the month in the world. Over 4,000 detectives solve our puzzle mystery quilts every year, and you can join them. Simply go to cottoncuts.com to learn more about all the awesome and fun things that we're doing. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe to make sure you get all of our new, fresh content every time it comes out. Thank you so much. Happy sewing enthusiasts, and we will see you soon. Bye now.